Bring the kids, bring grandma and grandpa, heck, bring everyone and come to the Misquamicut Springfest in Westerly, May 10th, 11th, and 12th at Misquamicut State Beach. You'll find an array of great food trucks, arts and craft vendors, games, rides, and a Ferris wheel with panoramic views. Friday night is John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band kicking off a weekend of great music on the main stage. It's time for summer at Misquamicut Beach with Springfest, Misquamicut.org.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the Misquamicut Beach Springfest preview show. My name is Ben Barber, and I am really excited because today I am talking to a group that I have been waiting to talk to for nearly a year. They were scheduled to join us for, I believe, Fall Fest last year, and due to some issues, we couldn't end up making that happen, but they are here, and they are going to kick off Springfest on Friday night at 5 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only A Short Walk to Pluto. Guys, how are you?
Doing good. How you doing, Ben?
Good. Thank you so much for being here. Tell everybody a little bit about yourselves, if anybody may live under a rock and not know a lot about who you are.
Go for it, whoever wants to.
So we're from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. We've been going at it for about 3 years now. Max, Jake, and myself, Danny, all went to high school together, and then Emma joined later on down the line, and we've been going strong with her for about 3 or 4 years now. Like I said, based out of Toronto, we're actually in the middle of a tour here. We're excited to be joining Misquamicut Springfest as a part of that tour, we're looking forward to coming down and playing a whole bunch of songs for you guys.
That's awesome. So yeah, like you said, you guys are from Toronto, which ended up causing a couple issues last year, which is why you weren't able to come. But we're really excited to have you guys back this year and to be opening the entire festival for us. So you formed a few years ago. Was it 2018 that you guys got together, or what? I may have my facts mixed up.
Yeah, no, you got it. So yeah, like I said, Max, Jake, and I, we all went to high school together, and it was 2018 when we all were pretty much finished up. So we decided to start, playing around the Toronto scene around then. And then a couple years later, about 2021 or so, was when Emma joined us. We had a couple iterations with a handful of different singers, myself and Jake included, actually, which was very short lived, to say the least. Eventually, the search was always on for the right fit, and Emma has sort of taken on that role, fit in like a glove. So,
well, and Emma, you are fantastic, as are the rest of you as musicians, obviously. But who would you say are some of your influences?
Ooh, there's a lot. I'll let the guys answer that one for themselves, but mine is like Paramore and Alanis Morissette. Like, that's the female vocalist that I grew up on. Just like really strong front woman. Yep. Powerful vocals. I'm also a huge Elvis fan. I watched a lot of his stuff growing up and how he kind of moved and engaged an audience. That's for me, at least personally.
I love to see a little Hayley Williams and mixed with Elvis. That's a great combination. Who wouldn't love that? What about you guys? What were some of your inspirations for starting the band?
I think the biggest one would probably have to be Rush. That's kind of where the three of us cut our teeth a little bit on, musically and chops wise. And I think Ged, Alex, and Neil are all huge inspirations to us musically. But there's other influences in our sound. I think like you can see a little bit of Pearl Jam, a little bit of Chili Peppers. Paramore is in there for sure. I don't know. What am I missing?
Police.
The Police is huge. Yeah, that's a big one. So a lot of that is in our sonics, and a lot of that in our production, our songwriting. We're drawing a lot from those like 80s rock influences.
Yeah. So you guys are in the middle of a tour right now, and we're so happy to be a part of that. Coming together as this iteration of the band in 2021, touring is obviously different than it was pre-pandemic. And so how many big tours like this have you gone on? Is this one of the first ones? What have the last few years been like for you guys?
Yeah, so I mean, there's definitely a lot of humps to overcome, I guess, just in the process of getting us to a point at which we were tour ready, and that includes, I mean, obviously last time we wanted to come down for Fall Fest, we had some problems with our immigration status. Unfortunately, visas did not allow us. You guys wouldn't let us in, so that was a little bit problematic. But anyways, you learn from those experiences. You learn how to adjust and adapt, and so that was part of it. This is actually our second full circuit. We're actually calling you right now from Philadelphia. We have a show down in Philly tonight. Yeah, so the rest of the tour is obviously going to include Misquamicut on May 10th. You got it on the screen there. And then after that, we got Boston as well. We have New York, Montreal,
Awesome. What's your favorite stop been so far? Obviously, you can't include us because we haven't been there, so no reason to do that. But of the places that you've toured, where have been your favorite so far?
Washington.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh
Yeah.
was nice. Went to a ball game yesterday in Pittsburgh. That was nice.
Yeah.
It's
like an underrated music scene.
Yeah, very, very good music scene out there in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Look, thinking back to like our last tour, we had a great time in Washington D.C. as well, just kind of visiting all the kind of the monuments area of like downtown Washington, and then also the Smithsonian. We're big museum people, so that was fun. Yeah, we're looking forward to Misquamicut, just chilling by the beach, chilling by by the water.
I'm so excited for the beach.
It's a little, well, all right, hold on. I'm just gonna check the weather because I'm here and you're not, so I can literally just it's not gonna be the best beach weather.
It's an atmosphere though, Ben.
But it's still gonna be great. No, it is an atmosphere, and I highly recommend taking the Ferris wheel because the Ferris wheel overlooking the Atlantic Ocean, there's just nothing like it. It's really, really, really something special. So I think that you're gonna love that. What I would love to know is you have new music that's coming out all summer long and a new album. What is out now? What's cooking, and when can we expect the full album, or is it already? Tell me about your music.
Yeah. So we just released a new single. It's called Nothing to Fear. It came out this past Friday, actually, so it's only a few days old. Already getting super well received. The music video is doing great on YouTube, and this is the third single that we've released in the past few months, all of which have been super well received, and we're super excited about. All going to be played at Springfest, which is exciting. But we also have a whole bunch of new stuff. So we have almost a dozen songs recorded and kind of ready to go. Now, will all of those make it on the record? To be determined. But there's a whole bunch of new music, a whole lot of it to be played. And then we're hoping to release still a few more singles moving into the summer, with the record coming out closer to the end of the summer. That's currently the plan. And we're really looking forward to it because we're also going to be doing physical releases, which is something we've never done before. So
Nice.
Ready to go. Really, really great. A lot of our fans love vinyl and are always asking, as well as CDs. So we're excited to be doing that, and we're really looking forward to the reaction to the sound of this record. It was a really fun writing process, really fun recording process, and we're in love with the songs. Super fun to play, as you'll see, next Friday. So yeah, that's basically when we're thinking the album is going to be dropping.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I started listening to your music last year when I heard that you guys were coming to Fall Fest, and I've been looking forward to it ever since. So this will be your first physical release. So I assume no CDs or anything that people can purchase at Springfest. But you have merch, right? I assume you have merch.
T-shirts and socks.
T-shirts and socks and signed photos if you really feel.
If you're a big
Perfect.
fan.
Well, I mean, I love, one thing that I have to say about the band in general is that I love your aesthetic. I love all of the photos, all of the media, all of the press kits that you guys have. All of that stuff I think is just fantastic. So I'm everything that you guys do is incredibly high quality, and I'm excited to see you live this Friday night in Misquamicut. I'm excited to listen to you guys, to meet you guys, all of that stuff. One of the things that I want to ask, because merchandise, a T-shirt and stuff, I think that that's all great, and I'm excited to see what that looks like. A Short Walk to Pluto, fantastic name. How'd you come up with the name?
Yeah, so it's funny actually. If people, a lot of people don't know this, but Max and I were both engineers, and we actually worked for NASA from the years of 1982 to 1985. And it was actually in that time span that we got to go up to the International Space Station. It was really neat. It was really cool to get to go up there and experience what space was like. We were floating around, and it's funny because when you're in space, this depth perception, it's really, it gets all out of whack. And I was like, man, like Earth is like, it looks like it's so close, like I could just like walk there right now.
Yeah.
And then Max turns to me, he goes, man, like imagine like what Pluto's like. It's like also pretty close, And so so I was like, yeah, it's got to be just like a short little walk to Pluto, man. Like it's not that difficult to do. So that's the story. We were engineers working for NASA from 1982 to 1985, and we went to space, and all of that is real.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
All of that is real. All of that is a historical fact.
Yeah. I mean, I can't dispute it. I wasn't born at the time. So, but you all clearly were. So, I think that that's fantastic. And I love that you've put aside your love of space and engineering and careers as astronauts, to come and play music and entertain us.
Bit of a 180 swap on that one.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a 180, but really, like, once honestly, what I think probably happened is that you guys got up in the International Space Station, right? You turned around, you saw the pale blue dot, you saw Earth, you thought, wow, that's so beautiful. You looked out at the vastness of space, and you were just inspired to come back home to Earth and create art. Because really, when you've done that, what else is there to do except for to make art and make people feel the same way that you felt?
Also, once you see aliens,
Yeah, once you see aliens,
you gotta have a way to communicate with them. The best way is through music.
That stuff will
the best way is through music. Yeah, absolutely. It's a universal language, literally. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Friday, you guys are kicking off Springfest, which is fantastic. I hope that you can, stay around and enjoy a little bit of the weekend while you are on your incredibly busy tour. I highly recommend everybody that hasn't heard your music to go onto YouTube, any platform that you do, to listen to A Short Walk to Pluto before Friday night. Get used to some of the songs, because you're going to love it. You're absolutely going to love it. These are 4 incredibly talented young and too old souls here that that are just making some fantastic music and soon to be taking the world by storm. I'm really excited. Are all 4 of you are from Toronto?
You got it.
Awesome. I love it, and I'm happy to see it, and we're happy to have you here, and we hope that I'm already going to say I hope that you guys come back, because those of us here who have known that you were coming, we're all big fans of your music, and we're excited to have you, and we're excited to have you back in the future as well. So anything you guys want to say before you go?
Well, first off, thank you so much. We're also like super excited to be coming down. We honestly can't wait. This has been like big highlight on the tour itinerary was coming to Misquamicut, was taking part in Springfest here, and taking part in some of the festivities as well. So we're really looking forward to that. But yeah, like you said, take a listen to our music. We're really excited to come down, and hopefully the performance is 10 times what the experience is that you actually just listen to online. We've got a lot of great music coming out this summer, so stay tuned with that as well. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the show.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. A Short Walk to Pluto, Friday, May 10th at Misquamicut State Beach for Springfest, kicking off the whole festival, 5 p.m. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you on Friday.
Thank you so much.
Bye. All right, guys, we will be back every single day this week leading up to Springfest, 7 p.m. every single night, with another guest, another musician, another vendor. someone that is going to be making this special, and I'm really excited about that. But that was my guest, A Short Walk to Pluto. Make sure you check them out Friday, 5 p.m. That's it for now. We'll see you later.
Bring the kids, bring grandma and grandpa, heck, bring everyone and come to the Misquamicut Springfest in Westerly, May 10th, 11th, and 12th at Misquamicut State Beach. You'll find an array of great food trucks, arts and craft vendors, games, rides, and a Ferris wheel with panoramic views. Friday night is John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band kicking off a weekend of great music on the main stage. It's time for summer at Misquamicut Beach with Springfest, Misquamicut.org.